Hello and welcome to another day in the life of the Troxels. My name is Laura and today I am packing my hospital bag. I am 38 weeks pregnant with baby number 4, so we're definitely cutting it a little bit close. But I'm doing a repeat C-section. This was actually going to be my 4th C-section and my 4th baby. And I kind of have a plan to pack my hospital bag today and wanted to share, what I consider kind of the essentials after having done this 4 times. Well, done it 3 times and now going on my 4th time. I'm going to share the clothes for mom, the clothes for baby, the entertainment that I'm bringing, the snacks that we packed for me and my husband, and a couple tips that I have, having done this a few times before. It's definitely a very minimal list, a very small amount of essentials that I bring with me. So like I said, this is baby number 4. It will be a repeat C-section in 1 week. And so I'm just gonna pack everything up and make sure that we're all good to go. Really, on the way to the hospital, even if you don't know when your due date is, or even if you don't know the day on the calendar, like a C-section, if you are going into labor naturally, it's always good to have your hospital bag packed and then the car seat ready. So we have the car seat all ready to go at the door. But honestly, if the only thing you bring with you to the hospital is the car seat, then that's enough. My hospital provides a lot of those postpartum essentials and things like that, so I find packing minimally, I still have everything that I need. So if you're in your 3rd trimester and you stumbled across this video, then I hope that you stick around for other Life of the Troxels videos. I have a whole playlist on pregnancies. I tracked my pregnancy with baby number 3 2 years ago, and I have a bunch of videos on my experience with that, experience with morning sickness, being a mom of 3, soon to be 4 kids. I have some videos planned on postpartum with the C-section, postpartum with a newborn, and other vlogs and videos planned to come up. So if you're in that same walk of life as me, I really hope that you stick around and follow along with more Life of the Troxels. So here are the baby clothes that I'm going to pack this time, and I'm just going to put it in this little like packing cube. So this is a little hat and gown. This is one of those like knotted gowns you tie at the bottom. So this is probably what I'll do like photos in. And then we have one of these Velcro swaddlers. We love these from Swaddle Me. So I got some in boy colors. And then for clothes, we have a 0 to 3 month sleeper and then a newborn sleeper. Not sure which one's gonna fit the best. There's actually a really big difference in size between it. But this one might probably be the coming home outfit. I'm assuming he'll be newborn. And so we have a couple newborn onesies as well. This one's a short sleeve, which I'm bringing because his older sisters wore it and it's a hand-me-down. And then this is a long sleeve one. Then he could wear any pants with it, as well as like a pair of socks if he needs it. But I don't love pants with a newborn because of the umbilical cord still attached. So it's like likely to probably just stay in just a onesie or stay in the sleepers or whatever the little shirt that the hospital gives him until we drive home. And then I wanted to bring a blanket, just like a little burp cloth kind of thing, but it's super big. And so sometimes it's nice to be able to like drape it across the bed and just have like a nice flat surface or a burp cloth or something other than just what the hospital has. And then, I got the little matching hat, the socks, a passy, just in case. I'm not sure if that's something that we'll be interested in, as well as a sound machine. This has come in handy before. We've definitely used the sound machine before. Okay, so for the things that I'm bringing for myself, so I'm going to wear this maxi dress to the hospital, and it's a maternity one. And this is also going to be my come home from the hospital outfit as well, because it's so comfy and loose and flowy, and I don't want anything like on my waistband at all. Plus it's April, so it's gonna be nice weather then, so this will be a perfect thing. And when you go to the hospital, you only wear your outfit for like the first couple minutes and then you get into your gown, so this will be all ready to go for coming home. But then while I'm there, I have 3 different gown, like PJ gowns. This black one with like a V-neck on it. This one's gray. And then this one has like a button up, but all of them are like really easy to nurse in. They're long enough, they cover everything. So these are what I'll be wearing while I'm in the hospital. Again, nothing tight around the waist. Sweater, just in case it gets like a little chilly. This is also a really good thing to have when you're walking down like the hospital hallways. They have you walk a couple times a day. So I put this on over my gowns and it kind of gives like a little more coverage just in case. And then I also have this option of a robe. This one's even longer. And then the ties, you can't lose the ties on these. They're sewn in. So this is perfect as another option. It's not as warm, but another way to like kind of cover up while you're moving through the hallways. And I'm bringing up 1 pair of socks. I don't know if I really want the socks because sometimes you get like your feet get a little hot under the blankie, but I would like that just to keep them clean, at least maybe from the floor. And then I'm bringing this old pair of slippers. These have obviously seen better days, but they have a hard sole on the bottom. So I feel like I could wear them, you know, around the hospital. And then I bought a replacement. So here is my brand new replacement pair. So I can just throw these out and throw out the hospital derms with it when I'm all done. So I'm bringing a couple pairs of like high-waisted underwear, as well as a couple pairs of like the adult diapers. I tend to just wear what the hospital provides while I'm there. The like mesh with like the big pad in it. But sometimes it's nice, especially like when you're coming home, to have something a little bit more intact. Not so many pieces to have to deal with. I'm bringing 3 different nursing bras. And again, I'll wear one of these to the hospital just so I have it available. And this will be good to go. Have some nursing pads, like if you're leaking. I don't really think that'll happen. It takes a couple days for the milk to even come in and produce enough. But it's, you know, that doesn't take up much space. So here I also have a pumping bra. And I've had to pump in the hospital before with a couple of my daughters, so I'm kind of anticipating that might happen again, but this is a good way to be like hands-free. So this is going to be like my toiletry case here. And right now, I've got like my toiletries. I have a little headband for if I want to shower, I can like, I don't have to wash my hair. I can also like keep the hair back. Some nail files, some Q-tips, and a brush. And then in here, and then I'm gonna put my makeup in here after I get ready on the morning of. So that'll fill up that space. And then this is an actual toiletry case. I bought these like under eye masks. I was hoping that might help perk me up a little bit. And then I have just, you know, some deodorant, toothbrush, face wash, dry shampoo. I have regular shampoo and conditioner just in case I have to wash my hair. Like I said, toothpaste, some eye drops, and that's pretty much it. Some extra hair ties. This is just my basic toiletry case that I always bring with me. And so I'll tuck that in with this, add the makeup in the morning, and then that'll be all set. So now what I have to decide is which pair of sandals that I want to bring. And I have this pair of Cushionaire, and they're just like plastic slide on with really squishy soles. And I love these because they're so squishy. I actually have 2 different pairs and really comfy for like when your feet swell and your feet are kind of sore, but then they do have like really good grip for walking in the hospital. But I also have my Birkenstocks, and these are like worn into my feet, and then they have adjustable straps. So if my feet swell, I can like make them bigger and slip my foot in, but they're not as like cushy on the bottom. And I'm also like, do I want to wear my good sandals to the hospital? Like, well, these I could like wash off if I need to. So I'll decide. These are 2 good options to bring. So this is going to be the present from the baby to his big sisters. So since he has 3 big sisters, I got 3 little board books and 3 things of Play-Doh. I know my 5-year-old is a little bit too big for this, but I just thought we just kept it all the same. They could just pick, you know, 1 book each, 1 thing of Play-Doh each, and, you know, that's something. Oh no, did I just rip that? Oh no. And that's something that, you know, a newborn baby is capable of doing, right? But I'm like just gonna put it into this little bag here and put some tissue paper in it, and then this will be like another, I'll just tuck it in my bag so they don't see it, and it'll be a nice little surprise when baby gets here. So these are the snacks that we're gonna bring with us here. So one of them are these body armors, and the orange mango ones are the best, let me tell you. And we'll probably go through like 1 of these a day. So always so thirsty, and these have really good, they have these have coconut water in them, so they're just so hydrating and really good for like electrolytes, and especially if you're breastfeeding. So snacks wise, we're bringing some beef jerky and this trail mix. This is Eric's favorite kind of trail mix, one because it's gluten-free, so both of these are like his gluten-free snacks, as well as has some good protein in it. And then speaking of gluten-free, we're gonna bring the gluten-free Oreos. We've already actually broken into these, and we'll just bring the rest of the pack. I definitely want something sweet. Another kind of sweet thing, these chocolate covered pretzels. And then chips wise, a thing of Cheetos. Did you know Cheetos are also gluten-free? They're not healthy, but they're gluten-free. So that's always a good snack. And then I'm not a huge chip person, but I love Sun Chips. So I got these, and Eric actually thought that this was Pringles because he saw like the can that they're in, but they're just little mini Sun Chips. And these were really great. I like this too because it won't get crushed if it's in this big bag here. And then got a couple little Belvita. These are the cinnamon and brown sugar ones, but I like all of the different flavors. I've done like the blueberry and the chocolate and everything, but I kind of wanted like a breakfasty snack, like if I wake up hungry before breakfast is ready, or I need to eat something while I'm taking my medication. So I'm bringing, I'm actually bringing 4 of those, and then I'm bringing 4 Larabars, which are a good snack. I eat these all the time. I like keep them in my purse. They're also gluten-free, and they have chocolate chips in them. Well, this is because it's a chocolate chip cookie dough flavor. This is good because it's like a little bit of a sweet treat, but it's got some really good protein in it. Yeah, it's got 4 grams of protein in them. So this is, again, it'll kind of fill you up with a little bit of a sweet treat. And I think with that combined with like the cafeteria that they have there and like the room service and everything, this will be plenty of snacks and drinks for me and Eric. So the last few things that I'm going to pack up are like my entertainment and like electronics and just like miscellaneous. So I always bring a boppy. I prefer nursing with a boppy, or I like prop myself up with, prop it up with like pillows, or it's just really nice to have a place like visitors can have the baby, laying on it, when they're sitting, whatever. It's just nice to have like an extra pillow there. So I'll bring that. I'm bringing my laptop, my external hard drive, as well as all the chargers. Actually, I think I'll put one in this bag. And I have this packing cube that I'll use for all of the chargers that they're labeled. I have like my Kindle charger, my camera charger, a small tripod that I could use for both my phone and my camera. I also have this fan that could work. I'm debating about bringing it. I'm just like, I don't know if I'm gonna be hot or cold. Like if I'm hot, I want the fan, and if I'm cold, like I brought like the socks. This could also work as like white noise if the white noise machine like runs out of battery or something. So I'm like, I think it won't take up very much space. It's rechargeable. I'll take that with me. I have an external charger battery for my phone, just in case my phone's dying and I can't plug it in. I just have to make sure I have the right cord for that. So I can attach it, as well as my AirPods, my Kindle, which has a couple books on it. And then I'm going old school, folks. I'm bringing 2 magazines plus a little crossword book with a pen here. I'm going old school with paper entertainment, but you're there for days, and there's only so much scrolling that you can do. There's only so much Kindle that you can do. There's only so much TV that you could watch, and you know, people are coming and going, and this could be something you do and just toss it in the trash on your way out. I don't really want to have to be on my phone all the time, and I like magazines, so I'm gonna bring those with me as some entertainment. This is also a really quiet way to be entertained. You obviously need a light for it, but if there's like a light above my bed, I could be entertained while I'm awake, while like Eric is sleeping or something, as opposed to like a TV, which has noise, or like something like that. So I'm a fan of that. I've got a pen to go with it. So I'm gonna charge all this stuff up, bring all the chargers with me, and finish packing up. And you know what else about the magazine is it can entertain when we have guests. So my mom will come and visit every day, but sometimes she's there when we go out and do our walk, and so it'll be me and Eric and the baby, and we'll go take a walk, and so my mom's just sitting in the room waiting for us to come back so she could read the magazine while she's waiting for us to come back. We've done that before, where we've had the baby stay in the room and my mom watches her, and then Eric and I go and take a lap, but it turns out that you get in trouble if you do that. Not in trouble, but the rule is there's 2 parents, and you have like your special wristbands with your name on it saying like, I'm the mom and Eric's the dad to this baby, and all of our numbers match up. And the rule is, the safety protocol is that the baby has to stay with one of the 2 parents that have the wristband at all times. So if I leave and go for a walk with Eric, the baby has to stay with us. But if me and my mom go for a walk, the baby can stay in the room with Eric. The baby just can't stay in the room with my mom, because that's like a safety issue. So that was not something that I knew with my first. I actually learned it with my third, and we're like, oh, we broke that rule a few times. But we just do laps around the floor, and you pass by the nursing station so they see you. And when you bring the baby with you, you actually have like a rolling bassinet that the baby gets to come with you. So, you know, they're 2 days old and they get to see the sights of the hospital.